Good morning, everyone. My name is Momoka Io.
And my name is Yukino Sasaki.
We are happy to be your MCs today. This morning there will be two services, the Spring Ohigan Service, followed by the 33 Kannon Service. We will begin with the Spring Ohigan Service. Ohigan is observed twice a year at the time of the equinoxes in the spring and in the autumn. It is a time when ancestors are remembered with gratitude and when Buddhists concentrate on practicing the 6 paramitas or perfections of the heart, which are dana, charity or generosity, sila, the practice of the precepts, shanti, patience or humility, virya, vigor or fortitude, dhyana, meditation, and prajna, wisdom. In Sanskrit, the word paramita means crossing over to the other shore. The other shore is the shore of peace, happiness, and enlightenment. The officiant of this service is Reverend Jiko Nakade, who is being assisted by Deacon Amy Jikai Nakade. Our very special guest today is Bishop Shuji Komagata, Bishop of Hawaii Soto Mission. Bishop Komagata, we warmly welcome you to Daifukuji.
At this time, the Daifukuji Dharma Keiki Ohana will be offering their morning greetings in Japanese, English, Spanish, and Hawaiian. Dharma Keiki Ohana, please come forward. Dharma Keiki is a program for young children of preschool age to about the 3rd grade. The children learn Buddhist teaching through songs, stories, breathing exercises, and meditation. They meet at the temple twice a month on Sundays at 9:30 a.m. There is a Zoom option on the first Sunday of the month. Next Sunday, they will be going on a field trip to Nature Institute. This program is supported by the Hawaii Soto Mission Association. Please see Reverend Jiko for more information or to register your keiki.
Ohayo, minasan. Ohayo, minasan. Ohayo, minasan. O genki desu ka? Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, aloha to you. Minasan, ohayo gozaimasu. Sensei,
Minasan, ohayo gozaimasu.
Buenos días, buenos días. ¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo están? El sol está saliendo, el sol está saliendo. Buenos días. Aloha, kakakiaka. Aloha, yaoi. Aloha, kakakiaka. Means good morning to you. Aloha, 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 kakakiaka. Means good morning to you.
That was a treat.
Thank you, Dharma Keiki Ohana, for your cheery good morning songs.
Next, we will have the offering of flowers by representatives of various temple groups and the Higan Guasan by the Baikaku. down north. Barb Shoshin Rose. Representing the Daifukuji Fujinkai, Joyce Yuko St. Arnold. Representing the Baikako, Michiko Enomoto. Representing the Zazenkai, Will Kijun Kei. Representing the Dharma Keiki, Makana Nakamura and Will Lake.
Dharma words will now be recited by Reverend Chico.
On the 16th day of March, in the year 2025, I, together with those assembled here at the Daifukuji Soto Mission in Kona, Hawaii, observed the Spring Ohigan Service and 33 Kannon Pilgrimage. At this time of the spring equinox, we pay homage to the Buddha Shakyamuni and to our eminent ancestors of the Soto Zen lineage. We also express gratitude to our family ancestors whose love, toil, and sacrifices have made our lives today possible. As Buddhists, we renew our determination to practice the 6 perfections of the heart, the paramitas, which help us to cross over from the shore of delusion to the shore of enlightenment. May our lives be illuminated by the wisdom of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. May our hearts open to their compassion. And may we, together with all beings, awaken to Buddhahood. Namu Kie Butsu. Namu Kie Ho. Namu Kie So. We take refuge in the Buddha. We take refuge in the Dharma. We take refuge in the Sangha. Namu Shakyamuni.
Please rise for the Vandana Tea Sarana, which is on your program or on page 17 in the green book. Please join in the offering of Sampai, 3 vows to the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha.
Today's Dharma message will be given by Bishop Shuji Komagata. Bishop Shuji Komagata is the 8th bishop of the Hawaii Soto Mission. Born in Honolulu, he was raised at Kona Daifukuji Soto Mission and Wahiawa Yusenji Soto Mission, where his father, the late Reverend Shugen Komagata, served. Shuji entered the ministry at 13, later earning undergraduate and graduate degrees in the religion from the University of Hawaii at Manoa. He completed his ministerial training through the Hawaii Soto Mission Association's Minister Training Program and at Daiyuzan Saijoji Soto Zen Monastery in Kanagawa, Japan. In addition to his religious duties, Shuji is a seasoned taiko instructor with 45 years of experience, teaching at Hawaii Matsuri Taiko and Somei Taiko. Since 2002, he has also been a Kumon math and reading instructor. In 2005, he became the resident minister at Soto Mission of Aiea. He joined the Honolulu Police Department as chaplain in 2007, and in 2009, he was appointed minister in charge of Kauai Soto Zen Temple Zenchuji. On August 1st, 2025, Shuji was appointed by Japan's Soto Mission headquarters as Sokan, or Bishop of the Hawaii Soto Mission temples. He is married to Jamie, and together they have 2 children, Remy and Reagan. Bishop Komagata, we are honored to have you here.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Good morning, everyone. It's so nice to be here in Kona at Daifukuji. I don't get to come here as often as I'd like to, but it's always nice to be here. As it was mentioned earlier, some of the details I forgot. I must be getting old. That's right. In that year, this is what I did. I need to. Can you send me a copy of that? I need to study that. But anyway, yes, it's very nice to be here in Kona. I could talk for a long time about my experiences here, although it was a very short time, until I was 7 years old. It still is, I feel like it was very formative for me to be here in Kona at this temple, and I really feel that it provided me the foundation on which I was able to grow up. But today we are here to observe our Spring Ohigan Service and the 33 Kannon Pilgrimage. And today we have this opportunity to bow our heads in prayer and offer our gratitude to Kannon Sama, as you will, in a bit, you will do. In Japan, many Soto Zen Buddhists embark on this pilgrimage we call Junpai in Japanese, at least once in their lifetime, visiting 33 and sometimes 34 designated temples in their region of Japan to pay respects to Kannon-sama. And this journey is akin to pilgrimages Muslims take to Mecca, a sacred act of devotion. Now, the most famous Junpai route in Japan is the Saikoku Sanjusan Kasho Kannon Reijo, which includes Kyoto's Kiyomizu-dera. I don't know if you've been to Kyoto and gotten to see that temple. And that's temple number 18 on that pilgrimage. And the soil that you'll be stepping on today, I think it's been mentioned, but it's from this Saikoku pilgrimage route. So a very historic items that you have here at Daifukuji. On Oahu, we would engage in what a Kannon Junpai. Basically, we get into a bus or cars and we go to the different temples and spend about a half an hour and offer prayer to Kannon-sama at the different temples on Oahu. Sometimes from different Buddhist traditions as well, whether it might be Chinese or Vietnamese, Thai, where we go to different temples and we offer our prayers to Kannon-sama. In addition to being a bishop, I'm the longtime resident minister at the Soto Mission of Aiea, and in 2018, we opened up our own Kannon Do. You have a big Kannon Do here, the hall. Our Kannon Do is about maybe 10 by 15 feet. small room, but it houses 33 Kannon statues in there. Every month we have our Kannon Ko, and people go on this symbolic pilgrimage where they offer prayers. And so whether it's done physically or symbolically, this pilgrimage carries deep meaning. But I ask myself, and maybe you ask yourself, why is this so important? For me as a child, I used to wonder about this, and I used to think about this often, because I grew up in Wahiawa, Ryusenji, and at Wahiawa Ryusenji, the altar is a very large altar. It's very high ceilings, and when we do samu, which is cleaning up, I was the one, because I was the smallest one back then, to go up to the top and clean. And I look up and I say, wow, Shakyamuni Buddha is so high up there, you know? And then I would go up there to clean, and when I would look down, I was literally maybe 12 to 15 feet up above the ground, you know, really high, and I thought to myself, wow, I don't belong up here. You know, and physically, you know, what are you doing up there? You ever get down, it's so dangerous. But spiritually too, I felt, wow, I'm so far, it's so high up there. And I realized, wow, if the Buddha's elevated position is symbolized through height, yeah, then I belong outside in the parking lot, you know? But when I look at Kannon-sama, it's a little bit different. At the Soto Mission of Aiea, we also have a bronze, life-size Kannon statue. It's a Juichi-men Kannon-sama. It has 11 small hands on the top here. And you have your own version of that in your Kannon-do here. And that one in Aiea was cast in 1796. Wow. Yeah, so I think it might be one of the oldest statues in Hawaii. It was brought, of course, over to Hawaii in the 1950s, but it's a very historic statue in itself. Beautiful bronze statue, and when I look at that statue, I can touch it with my own hand. You could go to the temple and you can touch it with your own hand. Not supposed to, but you can. And here at Daifukuji, when you go into the Kannon-do, if you've come here many times, you get used to it. You see it, it's right there. But when you really think about it, Kannon-sama in the Kannon-do is right just a little bit above, you know, just a slightly higher altar, but still very close to, physically close to you. When we do the Kannon Junpai later on, Kannon-sama is right in front of you. And so I feel that at the very least, Kannon-sama is accessible to us, right? And so just through our physical, you know, standing close together, we can establish a personal connection. And my father, the late Bishop Shuji Komagata, you know, his picture's on the wall there. Say, wow, I don't even remember him that young. But a pretty good-looking guy, though. But anyway, he would instruct me when I was younger to carefully look at the Kannon statues and choose which statue resonated with me the most. And I thought to myself at first glance, they all look the same, you know? But when you go up closely, you'll see differences, sometimes great differences, some standing, some seated, some different hand postures, very subtle differences. But after much contemplation, I would choose, this is the one that I think I like this one, this is the one that resonates well with me. And then he would say, okay, offer prayer. Yeah, and it was a very simple thing that he told me to do. But I realized, looking back, that in searching for that Kannon Sama statue, the one that kind of resonated with me, that I could identify with, I think in a way, I was searching for a better version of myself. Yeah? And if Buddha nature exists within all of us, and we have this ability to become the Buddha, right? And if the compassion of the Bodhisattva vow, Kannon Sama's vow, to help one another is also in us, so I realize this is very true, yeah? Because I'm looking at myself, that better version of myself. So my father's subtle yet profound way of teaching me a Buddhist lesson had a very incredible impact on me. And this reflection brings us to Ohigan, yeah? And our MCs gave a wonderful explanation of Ohigan, about 2 pages of my sermon here. So I'll spare you all the things that they talked about, but essentially, we have, when we talk about Higan and we're here today, we talk about 2 different things, Higan and Shigan. Higan is, they say, the other shore, and Shigan refers to this shore, where we are, who we are right now. And in essence, when I think about Shigan and Higan, I think Shigan, this world that we live in, they use the word suffering, and we say this world is full of suffering. But I don't think that's the case. I enjoy eating so much food every day, watching my favorite TV shows, spending time with my wife and my kids. Oh, life is great. But I realize what it means by Shigan and life is full of suffering is that things come and they go. We attain things, we lose things. We can never really hold on to something forever, right? And that inability to do so brings us an unsettling feeling within ourselves. And that in itself is the suffering. Yeah. So this is what we're talking about, this world of constant change in our lives, right? This is what we're talking about when we say Shigan. But the world of Higan, or this state of Higan, is the other shore where it's peaceful, happy, a state of bliss, serenity, a state of enlightened understanding. And this is something that we understand as 2 different sides, but in Buddhism we talk about the middle path. Yeah? So Higan teaches us this middle path, which is about not clinging. And as Reverend Jiko mentioned, as we sat down in meditation and zazen, you hear something, a thought comes, and you let it go. Right? So not clinging, you can experience things, but not clinging. And this is really about harmonizing this ever-changing world around us, how we can live in this ever-changing world and truly enjoy each moment with one another. Higan is also a time that we observe prayer to our ancestors. We honor our ancestors, and we express our gratitude for their wisdom and compassion, and we recognize the efforts and continue to understand that they continue to shape our lives. And so, as we have participated today in the Higan service, and as you will in a bit in the Kannon, 33 Kannon Osunafumi Pilgrimage Service, we dedicate the merit of this practice to transforming our hearts and our minds. In this spirit, let us move forward with gratitude, living each day with the aspiration to cross from this shore of Shigan to the other shore of awakening, which we call Higan. I'd like to thank all of you for coming to usually I talk at the very end, so right in the middle, right? I'm sorry, I talk a long time, but I'd like to thank you for coming today and inviting me and allowing me to share this wonderful experience with you today. I look forward to participating in the Kannon Osunafumi service. Thank you.
Please rise for the singing of the Shomyo. The words are on your program.